What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are staying cool out there on this hot Wednesday. I'm staying pretty cool myself, as you know, just drinking plenty of liquids and staying out that heat. I'm telling you. Look, this is Quante Short to the right of you, and this is Mr. Richard Jordan to the left of you. Okay, of Flint, Michigan, both of them. Okay, and they are going to court on behalf of Quante Short to the right of you because she's suing Richard Jordan to the left of you for a bad date. Which is confusing though, because she's suing him for a date that he never even took her out on. He never even showed up for. Okay? And things get pretty heated in the courtroom. And not just so much with Richard Jordan here, but with the judge. Alright. So let's take about 2 minutes and 20 seconds of our time to check out this video, and then we'll get into the commentary.
No. It's his version. First of all, do you understand what perjury is?
Yes, I understand perjury is a lie. I know what perjury means.
That courtroom up in Flint, it got heated. The woman you saw there said her date was so bad with the defendant, she decided to sue him for thousands of dollars and then thought it was a good idea to represent herself in courts.
I feel for the defendant. I mean, you know, like I said, he should have swiped left.
Too late now for Richard Jordan, who's being sued for $10,000 after he allegedly didn't show up for a date with Quante Short back in 2020 in Flint. She says he caused emotional distress because the date fell on her late mom's birthday.
Mr. Jordan, let me just ask you this. Are you planning to represent yourself on this?
To be honest with you, sir, I thought this was just going to be thrown out. We had a date, one date, and nothing else after that. And now I'm being sued for $10,000.
Todd, you've been doing this a minute. Ever seen anything like this?
If I've seen something like this, I've seen someone go to jail.
Defense attorney Todd Perkins wasn't in on this hearing, but says the judge has the patience of a saint as Ms. Short tried schooling him on everything during this recent Zoom hearing.
Do not insult my intelligence as if I do not understand what the word perjury means.
Be quiet while I'm talking. You need to be quiet.
Because perjury is a criminal offense.
She's walking through an airport. She's just, as the judge was muting her, she continued to talk.
The best part, besides the look on this man's face, Ms. Short didn't even file in the right court.
Bottom line is you said it's a criminal offense, so I will send it to circuit court. Are we done here?
No, you don't understand, ma'am. You don't understand.
Are we done here? Are we done here?
Like several other of Ms. Short's bizarre lawsuits, this one too got booted from district court. And as for the alleged bad date guy,
our hearts go out to him. You know, I think he's going to get some good dates off of his patience in dealing with this. So, you know, maybe he could use a bad moment for some good.
Reporting in Flint, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
Wow. Wow. I mean, what kind of mess is this right here? You know, I mean, this woman actually trying to extort, basically. This is extortion at this point. $10,000 out of this man, talking about some emotional, you know, suffering and all that old mess. You know, it's plain to see she's just out to try to get the bag. I mean, because how many people has been stood up? How many of us has ever been stood up, you know, for a date? Okay, right. A lot of us have, you know what I'm saying? And what you do? You just go on. It's no big deal. You know, you don't turn around and try to sue nobody. This is stupid. And that's probably the reason why she's trying to get a date anyway, because she can't keep a date because she's a silly woman, okay? And she had no respect for that judge whatsoever, you know? And as far as I'm concerned, Mr. Jordan right here could turn around and sue this woman for a frivolous lawsuit. You see what I'm saying? Because if anybody's under any emotional distress at this point, it would be Mr. Richard Jordan and the judge for that matter. Okay? This is ridiculous. Let's get into this story and dissect it for ourselves. As we know, it says here, Michigan woman sues date for $10,000, yells at judge during hearing. Okay, and that was not smart at all on her behalf. Okay, she had no respect for that judge. You know what I'm saying? She act like she was the one that was in control, and she wasn't. You ain't running things here. You know, it's a good thing that this man didn't show up. Whatever, you know, his intuition told him about this woman, it's good that he didn't show up. But the way she make it sound is like he showed up, he took her out on a date, and things just was awful, and she turned around and sued him. But it's not like that. He never showed up, period. Okay? Now, as we know, it happened in Flint, Michigan on Fox 2 News right here. This may sound like a bizarre movie plot or something from a TV show, but it's 100%. A Flint woman is suing a man for $10,000 after he stood her up on a date. On top of that, she hauled off on the judge during a recent hearing. Koshante Short is identified as the woman who filed the lawsuit against Richard Jordan for the date back in 2020. She claims he caused emotional distress because the date fell on her late mom's birthday. Bullshit, okay? Let's continue, man. This is stupid, okay? They both appeared in court recently for a hearing where Judge Herman Marable Jr. questioned if Jordan would be representing himself in the civil case. And as we heard him say, he thought it would have been, thrown out of court. And I would have to agree with him, because this is frivolous right here. But it goes on to say right here, to be honest with you, sir, I thought this was going to get thrown out of court. We went on one date, and now I'm being sued for $10,000. I don't think this is going to go any further, and I think it's a waste of your time, Jordan said. Okay? It was a waste of all y'all time. And man, it's a good damn thing you didn't show up for this date, but it still say you showed up. I just don't understand. Okay? To continue, the hearing done via Zoom quickly went sideways as Short was yelling and arguing with the judge about the definition of perjury. If he responds and his response is a lie, then it's perjury, and my documents would prove it's a lie. Short yelled, No. Do you understand that perjury is? Judge Marable said. Do you understand what perjury is? Judge Marable said. That's what he asked her. And I have to ask this. This is my question. Do you guys think if that judge was white, that she would have been in that court acting like that with him? I really don't believe she would have. She would have been on her best behavior. And we all know why. Let's continue. Defense attorney Todd Perkins is not a part of the case, but does have a bit of experience in the courtroom. I feel for the defendant, like I said. He should have swiped left, Perkins said. If I've seen something like this, I've seen someone go to jail. And probably if she was in the court, she probably would have. Probably would have been held in contempt of court for her attitude. Okay? To continue, Perkins said Judge Marable had the patience of a saint as Short tried to school him on the law. Please do not insult my intelligence. Do not do that. Do not insult my intelligence as if I don't understand what perjury means, she said. But the question is, what I'll have to say, do you understand what contempt of court means? Okay? It's a good thing that y'all was via Zoom, and that's just all there is to it. Okay? Continue. That was enough for the judge to order her to be muted. Be quiet while I'm talking. Can you mute her, please? Please mute her, Judge Marble said. But even while being muted, she keeps going. See, and that's the thing, attitude, you understand? See, this is why don't a man want you, And unfortunately, it's a lot of women out there like this. You understand? And mostly they're by themselves. You understand? They do not know how to be quiet. You see, especially in situations like this, that does not work, okay? So this ended bad for her. She's not going to get no $10,000 for no bad date in this situation, okay? Her attitude killed it in court. Okay. Now, the man she's suing clearly was shocked, but Short was likely shocked too when she learned she didn't even file in the right court. Okay. The bottom line is you said it was a criminal offense, so I will send, excuse me, y'all. I will send this to circuit court. Are we done here? Short asked. I'm just saying I can't get over how arrogant, and in control this woman thinks she is. Okay, now she's arrogant, but her ass is not in control. All right. In conclusion, here it says Judge Marable tried to explain that she didn't understand, but she continued to yell, "Are we done here? Are we done here? Are we done here?" Short, who has filed many other bizarre lawsuits, has had this one booted from district court. Perkins thinks the alleged bad date guy will wind up on the better side of all of this. Our hearts go out to him. I think this is crazy, man. Let me finish. Let me start this over. Our hearts go out to him. I think he will get some good dates of his patients dealing with this. Maybe he would use a bad situation for some good, Perkins said. All right. Yeah, stay away from this woman right here. I would urge any man out there that see this woman on the street, you understand? I mean, like the dude said, swipe left, exit stage right, whatever. Just make sure it's not in this woman's direction right here, because she's delusional. This is the type of woman right here you would not want to be involved in a relationship with. Okay? And that's just what it is. Okay? I want you guys to tell me what you think about this crazy story right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And people, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched, simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.